All right, let's do this. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Amanda. If you are not new here, welcome back. So this video is kind of part of a series, I guess you could say, but not really, because I've been making these types of videos for a while now, but now we're adding a different type of vibe because I feel like I kept on like repeating myself in the previous videos, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm so sorry, but it's basically just like K-pop concert tips and things like that. I've made a few over the few years, and other little things like what's in my bag and like things like that. Also on my TikTok I've talked about like what shoes I wear and things like that to concerts and just like yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. But now I'm bringing one to YouTube, kind of in the aspect of outfits. If you can see from the title of this video, basically you can see it is how I basically come up with my outfits that I wear to concerts, whether I'm creating them or making like mood boards for them or just basically figuring out like what vibe I'm going for. So that's what we're gonna do today on how I create my outfits for K-pop concerts. I do want to put out this disclaimer though. Honestly, when it comes to concerts, you wear whatever you feel is comfortable. Like, I know some people like to show up and show out, and then some people just want to be comfy. Honestly, any type of outfit to a concert is a-okay, at least in my books. Me personally, I'm a Leo, if you didn't know, and I like to be a little bit flashy sometimes, so that's why I dress up to concerts sometimes. But obviously, as I've gotten older, I have been leaning more towards like comfort over like just like, you know, I guess more flashy outfits. But honestly, I can go either or. But at the end of the day, oh my gosh, I sound like Ashley Trevino. That's so at the end of the day, it's really up to you on what you want to wear. If you want to be comfy, if you want to be flashy, honestly, there is no dress code realistically to concerts. It's whatever makes you feel comfortable and beautiful. Whatever you want to wear, you wear it and you do you. But anyways, let's get on with the video. Okay, besties, so the reason why I'm making this video is not only for you guys, but also for myself, because right now I am currently going to see NCT 127 in about a week, not even a week, like 2-ish weeks I would say, and I'm still struggling to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I think I have some ideas of what I'm gonna wear, and honestly I think I'm gonna go with a little bit more of a simpler style this time around because I do have VIP and it's GA. Like, I have Momentum VIP, and that's literally like I'm gonna be standing literally for 8+ hours. So not only is this video gonna help me, but it's gonna help you, or at least I hope so. I really hope so. So step one for me when it comes to picking out an outfit for a K-pop concert, honestly, is get the ticket, right? Like, I know some people like to plan outfits before they have a ticket, but I feel like for me, everything starts with me getting a ticket. Whether I get a ticket like a few days before the show, or I get a ticket like months in advance, or even if like I don't have the ticket but like I know I'm just gonna buy it closer to the date, at least I have the confirmation within me that I know that I'm going, and then that's when I can start planning an outfit. And then I guess a step two for me is basically looking at the concert posters. So I know when it comes to like different tours or like different concert posters, there's like different vibes and things like that. Here are a few that I've gone to that these were like the concert posters, or like these were the pictures they were using for like that tour. So when it comes to those, I basically use those kind of for like inspiration to see like what type of vibe I want to go for. Like, for example, when I was looking at TXT and ATEEZ when I went to go see them recently, I basically used their tour poster a little bit more to kind of guide my outfit. For like TXT, there were more like lighter colors, more flowy colors, and then for ATEEZ, obviously we know their vibe, we know their style, and we saw their posters more dark colors, so that's why I went with like an all black outfit. And then for NCT Dream, I think I kind of just like did my own vibe to it because I've always wanted to wear green to a Neo concert and I never did, so I was like, NCT Dream is the one to be. But that's usually what I do next. I look at the tour poster, I see kind of what the vibes are and things like that, and then I kind of move on to Pinterest, which is basically my step 3. So I go onto Pinterest, and basically my Pinterest is not that crazy. Like, let me pull it up for you guys. My Pinterest is not that crazy if I were to ask you, or if I were to tell you. Obviously you can see it right now. You can see like we have nails, we have Mark Lee, we have like a home screen. Anyways, and then we have like a few outfits, and like we have like all these different like vibes, outfits and things like that that we have going on. But basically what I do is like I will literally, I have like a little playlist where it's like concert outfit ideas, and I have a few things in there that I like put in every once in a while and things like that. I do post my concert outfits on Pinterest. But anyways, these are just some of the few like inspos that I use if I want to do something more like flashy or something more like tailored down. It just like really depends on the mood that I'm going for, but I have like a whole thing on Pinterest. And basically sometimes I'll even like Google search on Pinterest like NCT concert outfits, right? And then we'll see that, and then a bunch of them will literally like pop out, and I see kind of more or less like what I want to do. And obviously everybody's different. I think with NCT people tend to do more green, but I think this time around for me, I think I'm going for red, which is crazy, but you know what, it's a vibe, it's a style, we're gonna change it up. And then for example, like if you're gonna go see ATs, you can do like ATs concert outfits, right? And then like a bunch of them will like pop up, and usually I'll just save the ones that I like the most and like which ones I think I can find in different stores. But yeah, so the next thing that I do is basically I go on Pinterest, I see Google things, search up things, see what I want, add them to a little like not playlist, but a little like, what is it called, collection, I guess, I don't even know. And then I use that as inspo. And like I said, that leads me into my next thing. So all the outfits that I like, I try to find them on websites that are very, very affordable for me, at least. Because right now, obviously, I am a working gal, right? I have a job, I have money coming in, but sometimes it's not always gonna be like that. So first I try to see if I have things in my closet that could already be a part of the outfit, and then if I don't have it, then that's when I go into like websites and like things like that, or go to the mall or go thrifting and see like what I can find for my outfit. So that's basically my next step, which is find the pieces that I want. So that's like my step 4, right? So basically, like I said, I go into my closet, I'll open up my closet and I'll be like, okay, like what do I have from previous concerts that I could use for like another concert or like one that's coming up. And then if I can't find anything that matches the vibe, then I will search online and, like I said, go thrifting, go to the mall. And some of the few websites that I do use for concerts is definitely like Yes Style and Shein, only because a lot of my concert outfits, I don't wear them every day. I only wear them to concerts. So that's why I look for them on those websites, because since I'm not gonna get much use out of them, I don't want to spend that much money for them. But like if it's something that I know I'm gonna wear a lot, then I would rather go to the mall and go to stores like Hollister or like Abercrombie or like H&M and like things like that I know like I'll pay good money for, that I can use over and over and over again. Like a few of my skirts that I wear to concerts are actually like Hollister, because I wear them on a daily basis, mostly like in the summer. But it's really up to you. If you find a website that you trust and you want to use, by all means go ahead, use it, you got this. But Yes Style, Shein, and like a few other websites, Amazon, oh my gosh, Amazon has a lot of good finds too. Do not sleep on Amazon. A lot of my concert shoes are from Amazon, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, Amazon, Shein, any other Yes Style or any other store that you can think of that you feel like you can trust, I would definitely look into those and see if they have like outfits already like put together on the website, or just like search up specifically what you are looking for. Because sometimes I will literally put red short skirt with slits, and then like it'll give me exactly like what I'm looking for. Because if you're like very vague, then you're gonna be like going through these websites like for forever to try to find something. Or if you want to go in person to like the mall or something or go thrifting, even better, because then you can see it in person. Because that's like another thing that's bad about online shopping, is like if it doesn't fit you, then it's like, oh my gosh, like I have to return it. Like I've had a lot of those mishaps. But yeah, that's basically like my step 4, where it's like look at my closet, see if I have anything, and if I don't, start looking online, and then I start adding them to my cart. And then if I have the funds, then I'll order it. If I don't, then I'll wait a little bit and then I'll order it. But the only downside to that is if my concert is super, super close to like popping up, then it's like, okay, I need to order things now and hopefully they fit me. And if they don't, then we have issues. But if it's like super duper in advance, like the concert, then I'm like, okay, I have time to like order things, see how I like it. If I don't, return it. It's literally just depends on when the concert is. Like for TXT, I bought tickets literally 2 days before. I had no outfit plan. That was like the only time where I was like, I have no idea what to wear. And then I looked at the And then I looked at the tour poster and I was like, all right, I'm taking this is out of my closet. Let's go. ATs, I knew I was gonna go. I just didn't have a ticket yet. So I ordered like outfits in advance of what I could have worn to the concert. And then like I wore it, right? And then for NCT Dream, I already had stuff in my closet. But yeah, and then once I have my outfit, like let's say like I find it from my closet, everything is good to go, or if I order it and then once I order it and I try it on, make sure everything is good to go and everything like that, that's when I start looking at shoes. So when it comes to shoes, I have a few pairs that I wear. I have worn boots, I've worn flat boots, I've worn cowboy boots, I've worn platforms, I've worn tennis shoes. Like I've worn a bunch of different types of shoes to concerts. I feel like recently I've been wearing my platforms more only because I'm short, which I'm gonna get into right now. But I feel like it just really depends on how much, not pain, but how much you can handle when it comes to a shoe, because a shoe will literally make or break, I feel like, your whole mood. Because if your feet are hurting so much and you just like can't have fun, then that sucks. And let me tell you, I've been there a few times. But let's get into shoes real quick. So after I have my outfit, like I said, I look for shoes. I have a few go-to shoes that I wear. I have like these platform Steve Madden shoes, these other black flat boots, I want to say. I found them on Amazon. And then I have these white cowboy boots that I also found on Amazon. And now I do have my Doc Martens, and I have worn my Doc Martens to a few things. Not like concerts, but I've worn them for a long time that if I were to use them for a concert, I think I could manage. And then I've also worn, I think, just like regular tennis shoes to a concert. But besides the point. So basically, where are you to find shoes? Usually when I have an outfit, I'll again look in my closet first, see what type of shoes that I have that I want to wear. I am a really big girly on wearing black shoes, only because it's like if it's dirty, and black shoes, if they get dirty, there's not much like to see. Like it's not going to show up as much as like if you have white shoes. But I do have a pair of white cowboy boots that I wear a lot also. I wore them to Coachella, and let me tell you, they were dusty after Coachella. I've worn them to TXT, and I think I wore them to Twice. I could be wrong, I don't remember. Shoes are very, very important, because if you wear pit, let me tell you, if you are pit at a concert, like GA, meaning there's no seats and you're standing the entire time, your shoes will make or break you. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. When I was pit for ATs back in 2022, I believe, I wore my black flats boots. I don't like to call them that, but they're like knee-high black flat boots. Here's a picture of them. Like I wore them to a few concerts, but I also worn those black boots to Coachella, and honestly my feet were very comfy with those all day. It was very, very nice. Unfortunately, if you are a short gal like me, flat boots sometimes are not the way to go. If you know that you're gonna be barricade, flat boots all the way, be comfy. But if you know there's a possibility of you not being barricade and you are like behind someone, then honestly platform shoes are the way to go. I do have a few pairs of platform shoes, and I have seen girls on TikTok and like boys on TikTok talk about how platforms are your best friends, and let me tell you, they are your best friends. Like, doesn't matter if you're short, tall, things like that. Like, platforms just always look cute, but also sometimes like they make your feet hurt. Like, they hurt so bad, right? And I get it, but a game changer right here: compression socks. Compression socks make everything so much better. If you don't believe me, try it out and your world will change, let me tell you. But yeah, so basically I like to go with a black shoe most of the time. I did wear my platform black boots from Steve Madden to ATs, and I wore them from 3 p.m. all the way into midnight. And let me tell you, my feet were hurting, but honestly, I think I have a high pain tolerance, so I sucked it up pretty well. But that was a doozy. But now I know how long I can wear those shoes and how long I can't wear them. So I think it was a good test, you know. I might sound crazy, but it is what it is. A few places that I like to shop for shoes for are, obviously, I go to the mall and look for certain shoes. Like if I know I'm gonna wear them most of the time, or like I'm gonna wear them over and over and over again, just not for like concerts, then I do tend to go a little bit on the pricier side which is like I'll go to Steve Madden, or like I'll go to like Journeys if I'm gonna get my Doc Martens, or I go to Macy's, or I go to things like that. But also I've gotten shoes at Marshall's before. I've gotten shoes at TJ Maxx. I've gotten shoes on Amazon. Honestly, my Amazon shoes are really comfy. They're my white cowboy boots and my black boots that are flat. I got them on Amazon, and honestly they're super duper comfy. I do know a few other websites like Shein and things like that do have shoes as well. I've never bought shoes from them, so I couldn't tell you how they are, but if you have, leave things down in the comments and let people know how shoes are. I'm pretty sure most shoes have been sturdy, but you never know. But once I have my outfits, once I have my shoes and things like that, I try everything together. I make sure I like it, and once I like it, I'm like, perfect, we are good to go. And then usually when it comes to outfits, I will have multiple outfits to choose from, and usually I'll like make a TikTok about it or things like that, or I'll send it to my friends and be like, hey, like, what do you think is better? You think this one's better? You think this one's better? And things like that. And I kind of let the public or like my friends kind of just sway me in a certain direction of like what I want. And I've done it for ATs, I've done it for NCT Dream, and I've done it for TXT, I think I want to say. And most of the time I have gone in the direction of what people have said, like, oh, I like this one, or like, oh, I like this one. So it really helps me like to get a second opinion, because I might think it looks good, but then other people might be like, oh, that kind of looks a little weird. Try it, you see it if you like it. If you don't like it, then it's time to switch it up, it's time to change it up. So after I have my shoes, after I have my outfit, that is when I decide on my makeup and my hair. Most of the time my hair is down, but if you do not like hair in your face during a concert because you know you get sweaty, then I would definitely put it up. I have put my hair up a few times for like concerts and like festivals, and honestly putting your hair up does hurt my head a bit, but I've learned to suck it up. You know, beauty is pain sometimes. But also when I do have my hair down, I have noticed that sometimes it'll fall flat because I do have really thick hair. So it's really up to you, the time of day and just like the environment you're in, because if you're from Texas like I am, it's always humid here. It's always humid, it's always muggy, it's always gross. So anytime I curl my hair or I straighten it, it's gonna puff out. Like there's no way it's not gonna puff out, and it just stinks. But if you live somewhere where it's not as humid, then I think curling your hair, that will be a-okay. But honestly, it's up to you. Most of the time my hair's down, but that's just me because I'm kind of insecure of like this area of myself. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but that's why I tend to have my hair down. But it's up to you. But yeah, I decided whether I want my hair to be up, down, curled, straightened, half up, half down. Like I decide like what I want to do. And then after that, I decide on my makeup. Most of the time my makeup recently has been very simple, but in years prior, what I would do is I would go also on Pinterest and look for a certain color makeup. Like I would be like green makeup look, or like silver makeup look, or red makeup look, and see like what they have and kind of like incorporate it into my outfit. Like for example, I was like looking into like Lisa's Rockstar vibe for like 127 a little bit, but also I think my top is going to be red and white, so I could also lean more towards like a red Rockstar vibe look. Like for an example, let's see, red makeup looks, right? Because my shirt's gonna be red, right? Like there's like a few like you can see here. See that I could go for. Let's do red artistic makeup look. Let's see, there we go. Look. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna go like as crazy as like that or something, but you know, you get the gist, you get the vibe. Like, you know, let me see, like you see how they're kind of like more artistic-y and things like that. I don't think I would do like a red lip. I'd probably do like more of like a nude lip. But personally, if my outfit's a little bit more on the comfier side and not as like flashy, then I tend to do my makeup a little bit more bolder. But then if my outfit's more flashy, then I try to do my makeup a little bit more like subtle, but still like snatched. Like we still want to look good because I want to look good, you know. But again, you don't need to wear makeup because sometimes you get super duper sweaty, and when you get super duper sweaty, your makeup goes all over the place. But also that's just a good primer, because I am an oily gal. If you can't see in this lighting, like you see that shine, that's oil. That's not me being like hydrated or whatever. That is oil on my skin. Honestly, setting spray is your best friend at these concerts, I'm not gonna lie. Once I have my hair, my makeup, my outfit, my shoes, everything done, then I kind of do like a test run, and I'll usually have my friend Janessa here when I do those test runs, and I'm like, okay, this is what I think I'm gonna go for. And sometimes she's either like, yes, love it, or sometimes she's like, oh, like maybe try it with like this or like this, like little tweaks here and there. And then usually I'm like, okay, cool, perfect, because again, nothing is always perfect. It might look perfect in my brain, but then when I put it out in front of me, I'm just like, oh, that looks weird, you know? But then once I have my whole outfit together, everything is good to go, and I'm like, perfect, perfect, perfect. That's usually when I lead more into like, what bag am I gonna take and things like that. I do have a separate video of like what I take in my concert bag. I have like an updated one that I did recently, because honestly, when you're there for full days, it's literally crazy. It is crazy when you're there for like a full long day. Like I have to take everything. Like I'm an overpacker, so just imagine my bag. Because also you have to look at the venues like rules and regulations when it comes to a bag. So it's just like really, you're just like, what can I take? What can I not take? Some people take really, really big bags. Some people take really, really small bags. Honestly, it just depends and things like that. And it just kind of goes crazy. But then once I have my bag ready, obviously I know like, okay, I have my bag. I have to make sure my outfit looks cute with my light stick too. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just me. And then once I have everything good to go, I just make sure I don't lose anything until the day of. Because usually I have to drive to concerts, so usually I have to make sure I have my whole outfit. Because I remember when I went to Taylor Swift, I was supposed to have a black leather jacket with me for my outfit, and I thought I brought it, but I brought pants instead of my leather jacket. So I had my shoulders exposed, and I felt super uncomfortable because my hair was up. But honestly, I think I looked cute or whatever. But yeah, so at the end of the day, that is basically how I decide on what to wear to concert, or like my whole process of how I decide what I'm gonna wear to concerts. Honestly, it is a little bit meticulous, but only because I like to plan things and I like to have things in a certain like order. Sometimes I'm just sporadic and I'm like, whatever, I'm just grabbing whatever I can find. But when I have time to plan, I like to plan everything down to a T, which is like my hair, my makeup, my tops, my bottoms, what type of socks that I'm wearing, like, and everything like that. So that's just like me, you know? But anyways, I hope this video could kind of help you, spin you in the direction of like how to, I guess, like figure out an outfit for a concert. Because sometimes I feel like picking outfits for concerts is so like nerve-wracking. Like sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna wear? Like I want to look cute like everybody else, but also it's like sometimes it's like I want to be comfy, and it really is just like depends on the whole vibe. And I think because like in previous years I've dressed up for NCT already, that I'm kind of like dwindling down, being like, oh, I just want to be comfy, but I still want to look cute and like sassy and like whatever. Like I do sometimes choose a vibe where I'm like, oh, do I want this vibe or like this vibe? But it just really depends. But again, like I said, it's really up to you on what you want to wear. You don't need to wear like 10 pounds of clothing like I do sometimes, but also if you want to, do it. If you don't want to, also do it. Like wear whatever makes you comfortable and whatever makes you feel beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I know sometimes there's like the stigma of like always having to dress like super duper cool at K-pop concerts, but honestly, I don't like to follow that sometimes. And honestly, sometimes I don't like to follow those things because it's like I want to be comfy and like I like what I like and I'm gonna do what I like, you know? But also just think of the weather too. But yeah, last thing I do want to say though, when it comes to everything, like I said, it's really up to you on what you want to wear and what vibe you want to go for. But the last thing that could change the whole vibe of this is weather. You know, weather can be very unpredictable, but honestly, sometimes you just gotta suck it up and fake it till you make it. And I do that a lot when it comes to certain outfits. But you know what? Like, you know, I'm young, I'm wild, I'm free. I can handle a little bit of cold, a little bit of heat. It's fine. But yeah, honestly, sometimes it's just like, whatever. I got this. It's a vibe. But yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope it helped you in some shape, way, or form of when it comes to like creating outfits. Because let me tell you, I've been there. I've seen the struggle. I've been through the struggle and I felt it. And I'm pretty sure you feel it too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you guys at a concert sometime this year because I want to go to so many and hopefully I get to go to all of them. Obviously, when this video comes out, the next concert that I'm going to is NCT 127 in San Antonio, Texas. So if you see this before then, I hope to see you there. Or if you watch this after this concert happens, then I hope to see you at another concert. and anywhere in the US possibly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!